Hey, good morning, everybody. Dr. Troy Dukowitz here, and just a quick story from swimming about 48 hours ago. And I'm in the pool, and have a pretty decent workout. I'm training with my coach on that particular day, and I hop out, and you're kind of visualizing things that need to be done and actions that need to be taken for your next run, which will be today. And I walk in the locker room, and there are some kids who are getting ready for their swim practice, and they're probably, I'm going to say 15 years old. And one of the kids walks in, and he starts talking about how tired he is. And he starts talking about how, man, you guys should tell me to go home and make it okay for me to go home and rest today because I'm so tired. And you could tell he was partially joking, but yet he was also already in his head on a story that said, I'm too tired to get this done. And you can imagine that the story may have even started the night before when it was 12 o'clock. When he might have said, man, I have swim practice tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. The best statement was next. One of his friends or teammates looks at him and says, I'm not telling you to go home. You want me to enable mediocrity? And I just laughed. And I looked at the kid and I said, man, that is the best thing that I've heard all day. Now think about this. First of all, think of the story. How many times in your life, if you had to stay up late or get up early, did you already start playing this story in your head about why you weren't going to be able to do what you wanted to do today? The story that says today's going to be a rough day because I didn't get enough sleep, or the story that says it's going to be rough tomorrow, so I'm not going to go work out because I stayed up so late. Whatever. I mean, you know what your stories are, and you know the ones that you buy into. And better yet is, do you have someone around you that will not enable mediocrity? Because there's plenty of people who will enable your excuses, who will say, oh, I totally get it. Just go home and take care of yourself. I totally understand. We can do it another day. And they enable mediocrity. Here's about a 15 or a 16-year-old kid who says, I will not enable your mediocrity. So when you look at your life today and you look at the effort that you put towards things, are you putting, whoa, almost fell. Are you putting this effort of excellence that you're giving it your all? Or are you already in your head telling yourself how you're not going to be able to be on today, how you're not going to be able to be good today, how you're going to be tired today, how you don't understand my circumstances, and start telling yourself those stories. And then surround yourself with people who will sit there and say the same damn thing. Oh, it's okay, it's all right, don't worry about it. Because the fact of the matter is, folks, is that your character is defined in those moments. The ability for you to dig deep and not look for a story, not look for something to buy your way out of it, but to look for a reason why. Why do I need to do this today? Why do I need to step up today? Why do I need to play bigger today than I did yesterday? And this isn't some seminar platitude that says, go out there and play big and save the world. It's what's big to you. How can you play big in your life? Regardless of what somebody says on a stage, regardless of what somebody says on a webinar, you look in the mirror and say, what's big to me today? Because that's what matters at the end of the day. The person that's going to, quote unquote, judge you at the end of the day that matters is you. And you look in the mirror and say, did I enable myself to play in a place of mediocrity today? Or did I step up today in my health? Did I step up in my relationships? Did I step up in my spiritualism, my relationship with God? Did I step up at the office with my clients? You were the only one that can answer that question. As they say, the power of the question determines the power of the answer. So are you enabling mediocrity in your life? And you're the only one that can answer that. And to be honest with yourself says that you can then course correct and say, great, if this is where I'm at, where do I want to be? What am I willing to do today to step out of a place of mediocrity and push myself with 5% more effort, not even 10, 20, or 100, 5% more effort to grow in whatever level it is in your life? Now, this is hard for some people because they go, no, I'm pushing myself every day, to which I say, get over yourself. We all can be pushed daily, because if you start to rest on your laurels, what starts to happen? Mediocrity will eventually set in. So we have to be careful. We have to pay attention on a daily basis, because 1 turns into 11, turns into 3 months, turns into a year. And the next thing you know, because you slipped once, you didn't check and you kept falling. So, two key things out of today, right? The one kid who's sitting there saying, you guys should go ahead and let me go home. Tell me to go home, because he already had a story in his head that he was going to be tired today. It is a story in your head. What are the stories that you need to get rid of that are holding you back on a daily basis? And everybody has them, period. Number two, where are you allowing or enabling mediocrity in your life? It could be with the people that you surround yourself with. They might be playing in a mediocre way, and if they are, then you have to encourage them. Don't allow them to play in mediocrity. Be the example of what you want to see. Lead. You can't make them do anything they don't want to do, but you can lead yourself to having a great day. Hopefully that makes sense. Take action on those things. If you enjoy these tips, please, folks, go ahead and hit like down there, hit share, hit something that you may have heard that struck a chord with you, an aha moment. Kelly, good to see you. Step it up daily in order to grow. Truth is what you believe it to be. Love it. That's awesome. So cool. Thanks for being here. Please hit share. Please hit like, and I hope you enjoyed my inspired morning. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.